Episode 3.
Here we
Much
are.
anticipated.
Much.
This is the big one, really.
I
In
thought
any series, it's always episode 3 where it really kicks off, isn't it?
it's the return of
I
the
think
king.
it is. This is the episode where you and I fall out.
We harness the power of a ghost army.
And Ian McKellen disappears on a boat.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to do another 10 today. 10 is now the standard.
Yeah,
It's going to be good fun.
You know, we're recording this episode having not even edited episode 2 yet. We're a bit ahead, but I think it looks like 10 is the good sort of size.
So you've revealed some of the inner machinations of the podcast there.
I know I shouldn't really do that.
Of.
We shouldn't.
You've kind of gone up the wizard's sleeve there a little bit.
The wizard's sleeve.
I don't know.
Gandalf's wizard sleeve.
You've pompadooed our podcast. Is that professional? I don't know. Is that unprofessional, or is that quite fun? Is it sort of like, hey guys, we're just like you.
We're just like you, you know. We're just normal guys, you know. We just press record and we just see what comes out.
Obviously, we don't actually think that. We do think we're better than our listeners, but you know, we can at least pretend.
Anyone who is doing a podcast about Pokemon is clearly above most people in society. You know this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Highbrow. This is highbrow podcasting.
It is. That's why we've got 5 subscribers, isn't it? It's because most people, they don't understand it. They can't wrap their heads around it. It's too complex.
Yeah.
And they're scared of it. But I'll tell you who's not scared of it, Ben.
Who's not scared of it?
Real Spice. Real Spice is not scared of it. He commented on our first video saying, been watching since 3 subs.
Wow. That's a true fan.
And that number has almost doubled since he made that comment.
Double. So we're going to keep up the doubling. The doubling will have every episode will be double, which I believe means in about 20 episodes we'll have more listeners than exist in the whole world or something. We've got to keep up that metric.
Exactly.
So episode 10.
It's a huge shout out to Real Spice.
A huge shout out to Real Spice. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. We really appreciate it. And well, I just hope you're still on board. Because there is only 1 episode out as we record this.
And a shout out to Sam as well, who's the first comment on our first videos as well. Sam
she's waiting for Jigglypuff.
She is waiting for Jigglypuff.
Incidentally, the title of a play I'm writing at the moment. But let's get on with it.
Yeah, waiting for Godot, waiting for Jigglypuff, the Pokemon version.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got to figure out which Pokemon's name sounds most like Godot, and then make that play. It'd be like waiting for Golduck. That's the best I can do.
Waiting for Golduck. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see if Golduck comes up this week.
I think we just found the title of this episode anyway.
All right, let's go. What have we got this week? Let's start. Okay.
Hit me.
We've got Mastiff. Mastiff is the name of this one.
Oh, yes. Okay, I know it, but it's vague. It's a play on Mastiff, the kind of dog, which is obviously an enormous dog. So yeah, it's like a big friendly dog pocket monster. I'm gonna say it's the second of an evolution line of 2.
Okay.
I think it's just normal. I'm going to go with just normal. Then maybe there's a dark typing in there. I'm not sure, but I'm going to say it's just normal. And it's kind of like it's a friendly dog. It's kind of browns and grays, and it's got like a shaggy mane. And it's kind of like, it's one of those, it evolves from one of those early root Pokemon that you get in every game. So like in the first gen, it's Rattata and Pidgey. Okay. And then further down the line, it's like Zigzagoon and Poochyena. Do you know what I mean?
Your classic Route 1 Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. This is Route 1, but it's like Route 1 for maybe like Gen 6 or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, height, I'm gonna go with 5'5", which sounds short, but bear in mind it's a dog, which for a dog is gigantic.
Okay. So what does it look like? Your dog is what you're going with. It looks like a dog.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big dog,
Yeah.
browns and greys,
Okay.
fluffy with a mane.
Okay.
I think it might have a bit of a grimace. It's got like
Okay.
a kind of gnarly grimace.
So
Yeah, sorry, were you not satisfied with my description, Ben?
I think I was a little bit distracted by something else going on.
I, you say you're going to AFK on RuneScape,
Hey,
which actually means you're going to do.
We can't go into the inner depths of like what I do while we're recording this. You know, it's currently, if anyone who plays RuneScape, they'll understand. You know, it's the new league. Everyone's on. Everyone's grinding. Everyone's trying to get their points and their relics.
The thing is, my worry is that Real Spice is going to be listening to this and he's going to go, "Oh, you know what? Only one of these two guys is actually into it. The other one is this." Oh, okay, there it is. There's Maschiff.
Yeah, there's
okay,
Maschiff.
I was right. I was right about the grimace. I was very wrong about the colors, but I did at least get that it's a large dog. But looking at it, it might also have like a fire typing. Is that right?
So it hasn't got a fire typing. It's a dark Pokemon. So you did actually say dark.
Oh, I said dark, but yeah.
It's also not normal. It's not normal. It's just dark.
Okay, yeah.
It's got
right.
And you didn't get the fact that it's sort of got the hair from, you know, the singer from Dragon Force or something like this. You know, he's got the. I mean, maybe not Dragon Force. Maybe he's a bit. Who's got long blonde hair in the rocker scene? Like something
it's
like
Robert Plant.
It's Robert Plant. It's Robert Plant. Yeah. I
wonder if Robert's listening.
It's unfortunate he's not a black dog, then, really, isn't it? That would have been perfect.
Very good, very good. And again, lost on our audience, completely lost. Except Real Spice.
Except Real Spice. Real Spice knows. Real Spice knows that reference.
But also, he's going to be so disturbed by how many times we've said his name. I think we've lost him.
He's gone now.
We've killed him. We've killed him with love.
Watching since 3 subs, left since 5 subs. That's going to be his comment. His comment on this video. I left at 5 subs.
Which will be our standard listener trajectory.
Every 2 subs, someone leaves.
Okay. So does he evolve from a smaller pocket monster?
He doesn't. He's actually the lowest form of this pocket monster.
Really? Is he? Oh my god.
He is, yeah.
Wow, okay. All right. Well, I did okay-ish. I said big dog and I flirted with dark type and I said grimace. Yeah, he's got those teeth that you see on the projectiles from the early Super Mario games. You know those really big projectiles?
You mean what are they called? You mean they call like chomp, aren't they, or chompers or something?
Oh yeah, it's something like that. They've got eyes. They look really evil, but it's the classic zigzaggy teeth, which I did have in my mind. I just didn't say it. I should have said it.
They're called. I'm pretty sure they're called chompers, but I must admit, for a gamer, I haven't played a huge amount of Super Mario, so
me neither.
That's going to annoy some viewers. You know, I know there'll be some viewers out there who are big Nintendo fanboys, but unfortunately, the only real Nintendo games I've played are the Pokemon games. Really, like to a large degree, anyway. But I see what you mean. They look like the chompers. We're going to call them chompers.
Yeah, so it's that thing you do as a kid when you're drawing teeth as a kid and you want them to look evil. You just do that clumsy zigzag.
You do a Maschiff. Yeah.
You do a Maschiff, yeah.
So it says here, it always scowls in an attempt to make opponents to take it seriously. But even crying children will burst into laughter when they see Maschiff's face. It always worries me a little bit when the Pokemon thing goes around, like, crying children. There's a little bit of like,
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a
but
Japanese thing, but there's a lot
it's
of
also
sort of,
go on.
there's a lot of sort of, I mean, we'll get onto it later with things like Mimikyu and Cubone and all this other stuff. But there is actually quite a lot of sadness and
Oh
kind of
yeah, yeah.
spookiness about
Oh
Pokemon.
yeah, and oh my god, Slowpoke and Slowbro as well. Oh my god, yeah, dark stuff.
Well, I thought that was just Shelder bites its tail and that's it, isn't it?
But it's very, very clearly not a Shelder if you look at a Slowbro.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll get onto that in episode 472.
Yeah.
So
What was I going to
it
say? Oh yeah,
also
but
says
also it's
that
sort of like these Pokedex entries. They're meant to be scientific, and it says even crying children will laugh when they see its face. It's like, what, you're just stating that categorically?
I know all
That's
children.
scientifically true.
There's not a single crying child that hasn't burst into laughter when
Yeah,
they see a Mastiff's face.
yeah, that's
Not a
been observed every
single
single
one.
time without fail
Yeah,
under
exactly,
scientific.
exactly. Yeah. The null hypothesis has been disproved on this case.
Yeah. Right. Well, is it a Pokemon then?
Is it a Pokemon? I don't really like the design, if I'm honest. I don't think it's a Pokemon.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah. Purely for lacklusterness. I don't think it's a bad design. I'm just
It's
not
just weak.
enthralled. I'm not enthralled by it. And to be honest, I think it'd be better without the yellow hair.
Yeah.
Probably one of those ones that could benefit from simplicity.
It feels like what they did is they went, right, it just looks like a dog. Let's put Robert Plant's hair on it. And now it's not. Now it looks like a Pokemon. Yeah. But as we know, that is not the formula. If anyone remembers the formula from episode 1, and I know Real Spice does, the formula is you get a Pokemon and you put something on it, like a volcano, like Camerupt, and it becomes a Pokemon.
Yeah, it has to be a legitimate thing.
Unfortunately, like Robert Plant's hair doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. And we can't really explain why at this point. You just have to trust us.
You have to trust us on that. Robert Plant's hair does not make thy or thee a Pokemon.
No. So sorry, Mastiff, but you're just a bit bland. You're a dog, and that's all you are.
You're a bit. You're a bit mischievous.
Oh yes, I forgot about those. Sorry, Real Spice.
Has to be done. Right, next Pokemon. Oh my! You won't believe this. You won't believe this. You won't. This is unbelievable. This has not been. This has not been scripted. This is nothing. We've got Golduck.
No, really.
Golduck. We literally have Golduck. The chances of that.
We're already no longer waiting for Golduck. This is not what Samuel Beckett wanted.
This is a almost 1 in 1,000 chance that this could have happened.
So how many have we done? We've done 31. So it's, what is it, like 1,025 minus 31 or something? 1 in whatever that number is.
I mean, it's still 1 in. It's basically it's 1 in.
It's essentially 1 in 1,000.
Essentially 1 in 1,000.
That is so strange.
That is bizarre.
That's really weird.
That is the luck of Real Spice.
Yeah.
So Golduck. Go on, tell me about Golduck. I'm sure you've never heard of this Pokemon before.
Let me tell you all about Golduck. He or she is a water psychic type.
Okay.
Who evolves from another Pokemon called Psyduck. This is a Gen 1 Pokemon. It is blue, and it has a golden beak. It's bipedal. And it's sort of got its head shape is kind of triangular, you know. It looks slightly aggressive, but not too aggressive. It just sort of looks like it's got your back, you know. It's actually really good in Gen 1. I'm trying to think if it holds a spoon or not. It might hold a spoon. Does it hold a spoon? Sometimes with the psychic types, they just pop a spoon in their hand.
And then you pop a spoon in the hand, and then you get sued by Uri Geller.
Yeah, and and the other guy.
And the other guy, Keanu Reeves. The other guy, known as Keanu Reeves.
It's not widely known, but Uri Geller and Keanu Reeves actually live with each other because they figured it would be easier to get all the paperwork done for all the suing. So a little fun fact about Golduck. Golduck was meant to be called Psyduck, and Psyduck was meant to be called Golduck because if you notice, Psyduck is gold and Golduck is psychic. So there was just some kind of miscommunication, I believe, from the Japanese to the Americans. I'm going to blame the Americans. I reckon the Americans got it wrong.
I mean, if we know anything about Japanese efficiency, it's probably going to be the Americans getting it wrong because they don't know where Japan is on the map. So how are they going to find it? How are they going to know how to translate it across?
And what better way to get revenge for? You can edit that out, maybe. We'll see.
This is the revenge for that.
The Japanese are laughing at America. Oh my god, they think that's Golduck. How embarrassing. So yeah, that's Golduck. Now that I've said it out loud, he's surprisingly nondescript. Actually, I think there might be a little bit of decoration on the head. Maybe
there is something on the head.
Circles. Yeah,
there is something on the head.
Yeah. That's it really.
How tall is he?
He is 5'2".
All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to send you the image.
Yeah.
So this is Golduck.
Oh, it's red. It's red. Okay.
So he has sort of one of those, like, I don't know what they call it. It's like in India they have them as just like it's a Hindu
a bindi.
Sort of, a bindi. He has kind of a bindi on his head, which I believe is a religious thing. Obviously, don't think Golduck is part of the sort of Hindu religion, but he is sporting one here. It says here that he's often seen swimming elegantly by lake shores, and he is often mistaken for the Japanese monster Kappa. That is the official. That is the official Pokedex entry. Now, I don't know what the Japanese monster Kappa is. I know that Kappa is in the Greek alphabet. It's the K in the Greek alphabet.
People said it for a while in place of
Kappa was, I believe, a Twitch emoji for a while to kind of mean "got you, lol," sort of.
Yeah, I'm laughing, or yeah.
I'm being.
It died out really fast.
Yeah, it did.
But you know what? The tail and the webbed extremities were forgotten.
Yeah, he didn't say anything about his webbed stuff. He said nothing about that. No. And you said he was kind of a gold beak. It kind of just has a normal beige beak, to be honest. I would say.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. And the tail, I forgot that he had a tail.
It says here that the webbed flippers on its forelegs and hind legs and the streamlined body of Golduck give it frightening speed. This Pokemon is definitely much faster than even the most athletic swimmer. Wow. And it says that his height is 5.6 feet. So you were quite close with 5.2.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And what type did you give him?
Water Psychic.
I've just got water here, which is...
yeah, that could be... Yeah,
I believe that... Fair. Yeah, but I'm a bit confused.
I'm getting confused because he can learn the move Psychic, and I think that's what's confused me.
And there is no spoon in the world.
And there's no spoon. No, there's no spoon.
There is no spoon in the world of that child in The Matrix.
Oh, yeah, the child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, edit that out.
I'm not gonna edit out any of these little jokes unless we get demonetized by YouTube. In which case,
yeah, we might.
I mean, I don't think they're
Yeah.
monetizing us right now, considering as we've got sort of like 5 subscribers. But you know, you never know what it's like. You can get sort of cancelled 5 years into the future when we're sort of running YouTube because we've got the Pokemon monopoly on our channel. They'll
Oh
look
yeah,
back
and
at
they go, "Oh,
episode 3, and they
you
go,
made a joke."
they made a joke about, you know, you never know what can happen.
Yeah, yeah. They'll go, "We've got a here who's going through," and then they force me to have a conversation with this person.
Yeah.
On a public stage.
Yeah, and you ask him, "Is it a Pokemon?"
All right.
So, is Golduck a Pokemon?
You know what? If I I would have said yes. And then you showed me the image. And it sort of reminded me of the fact that it's not that good. It's not that good, but it's not that bad.
Do you know what? It's really bad compared to, obviously, as you know, it's the evolution it comes from.
Yeah, Psyduck is definitely
because
more of a
Psyduck is a classic, really.
Psyduck has real character.
You never really see I'm sure you see Golduck in some of the episodes, but he's not talked about. He's sort of
he's just sort of there, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not much to say. Yeah, I don't know.
He doesn't. He's forgotten about. His design is quite odd, actually.
Yeah, it is a bit. I'm just surprised by how bland it is.
He has, like you say, like personality, right? Is important with Pokemon.
Yeah, and there isn't much there. He's just sort of going surprise, but you're not very surprised.
No.
Oh my god, are we gonna? Is this gonna be
our
first?
This is going to be This is controversial. Are we going to actually say that this Pokemon is not a Pokemon?
I don't know if I have the heart for that. This is tough. Okay, this is the hardest one so far.
There's something about it that doesn't feel like the Pokemon design we love.
Yeah, but that's not what this is about. It's not about do we love it.
Right. Okay.
It's does it pass as a Pokemon? We don't have to love it.
No.
So I think maybe it's a yes, but only just. It's in by the skin of its teeth.
I mean, if you compare this to some of the ones we've said no to.
Yeah, compare it to Eternatus. I mean, come on.
Yeah, compared to Eternatus, it's clearly a Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking back at some of the no's. We've got Tynamo, we've got Grub or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Flamingo guy. Thundurus, it's definitely better than Thundurus. Bombi or something?
Bombardier, wasn't it?
No, the bee.
Oh, Combee, I think it was.
Combee.
Yeah.
It's not as good as Pancham. Yeah, okay, it is a yes. It is a yes, but I'm not impressed. What about you?
I'm going to go with yes. But it's not. It's not like, oh, this is definitely a Pokemon.
Yeah, no, that was it's tough.
But I will go with yes. I think I'm going to go with yes. I can't explain why though for this one, but
it passes basic criteria.
Yeah, it passes. Yeah, it's a basic bitch Pokemon, but it is a Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to the next one. Golduck, you are approved. You are a Pokemon. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You're going to be interested with this one. This one is called Iron Moth.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so I'm not going to declare it a steel type because Iron Leaves turned out to be psychic grass, which means Iron Moth must be bug flying. But this also means it's part of the Iron family. By the way, right off the bat, this is not a Pokemon. I've not seen it, but it's not a Pokemon.
Okay.
I've got that based on the name alone, because like Iron Leaves, it's just two English words put together. So it's going to be. It's kind of like It's a giant moth. So it's picture Venomoth. Make it bigger.
Okay.
And then change the color to brown. And kind of like sharpen the wings. It's got like sharp, pointy wings that have intricate orange patterns all over them. And there's a like a central eye. It's only got one eye. And that eye is purple.
I'm just reading the Pokemon pokedex entry. Can you guess?
Iron Moth. Oh my god.
Can you guess what Iron Moth's pokedex entry might be?
Iron Moth vaguely resembles a Venomoth. However, having been covered in a paranormal magazine, it now has slightly psychedelic edges. Something like that. Okay, what else? How tall is it? It is 7 feet tall. This is a big, big moth.
That's a moth from the sort of Jurassic period. Yeah.
It's mammoth.
It's a man moth.
Thank you. Yeah. What did I say? Did I say bug flying? But maybe I don't know. Maybe all the iron ones are psychic. So maybe it's psychic flying. Bug flying just doesn't feel particularly special. Do you know what I mean? And I get the impression that these Pokemon that have iron in their name are always quite special.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll change that to psychic flying. The psychic flying moth with a central purple eye and enormous brown wings that are sharp and jagged and have orange patterns all over them. But quite 70s. The patterns are quite 70s. You could kill an iron moth and then sort of like hang it up in your room and smoke some weed and like it would make
It'd make a good sort of wind catcher.
Yeah.
Are they called wind catchers?
I was thinking more of a tapestry. Use it as a tapestry.
Okay.
Oh, do you mean a dream catcher, Ben?
That's what I meant. Sorry, yeah, a dream catcher. Yeah.
So yeah, that's Iron Moth, and I'm not saying it's a Pokemon because the name's awful.
Okay, well, before I even send you the image, I want to just read out the Pokedex entry.
Okay.
This Pokemon resembles an unknown object described in a paranormal magazine as a UFO sent to observe humanity.
Pikachu! No, okay. Let's see it then.
I've sent you it.
Okay.
Now, you said that there were jagged wings with like orange patterns, which
I mean, kind of.
It's literally
slightly.
Kind of jagged wings with some orange patterns on it. It's not orange patterns, it's just orange. Now, it says here, no records exist of this species being caught. Data is lacking, but the Pokemon's traits match up with an object described in an old book, which I believe is the Paranormal magazine. So it's not a Pokemon, obviously.
No, we already know that.
We knew that when the name appeared.
Yeah.
Now, the typing.
It's not too bad. It looks kind of cool. Oh yeah, what's the typing?
Fire poison.
What? What? And what's the height?
3.9 feet or 1.2 meters. It's
okay.
half the size you said, more or less.
Yeah, very small.
I actually don't mind the design that much, but it's not a Pokemon design. If you remove the wings, and you've got more of a Pokemon on your hands.
Yeah, maybe just remove like the bottom 2 wings, even just that. Tiny changes like that make a big difference. Yeah, it is actually kind of cool. But the bottom line is, it's not a Pokemon.
No, unfortunately, it's in the same as Iron Leaves and Gouging Fire and all those ones.
Yeah.
As soon as you've got, as we know, as soon as you've got 2 names for your Pokemon, it's not a Pokemon. Unless it's Mr. Mime. And then you've got a different...
I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the thing. Mr. Mime popped into my head because we were talking about all that.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, hang on. Does this mean Mr. Mime doesn't qualify?
Well,
anyway,
we'll have to wait and see. People have to be waiting with bated breath for that one when it comes up.
Yeah, so yeah. I think we've got Real Spice back on board now that we've said that.
All right, not a Pokemon. Next. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go again. This one is Walking Wake.
What? Walking Wake?
Walking Wake.
For sake.
This is Pokemon 1009.
Yeah, it shows. I can tell by the name.
Again, I just said it. If you've got 2 names for your Pokemon,
and they're just English words.
Yeah. But again, I believe this is them entering the Chinese market. This is This is known as the Chinese Pokemon, I believe.
Right. Walking... Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. You might have given away some information there.
Well, we shall see whether you can glean any more from that.
Oh. Well, Walking Wake. Okay, so this is like a sleepwalking Pokemon. It's asleep, but it's... Or maybe it's asleep and awake at the same time or something. Whatever that would mean. I'm assuming it's wake as in awake, rather than wake as in the event before a funeral.
Well, I'm not going... it doesn't say that in the Pokedex entry, although I wouldn't be surprised if funerals are mentioned in one of the Pokedex entries knowing Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be... Oh, but you said Chinese. So if it's the Chinese Pokemon, then it has to be one of those sort of serpentine Chinese dragons. So I reckon this is one of those Chinese dragons with the whiskers that kind of look like a moustache.
Like a Gyarados.
Yes, thank you, like a Gyarados. But maybe a bit more like the Cloud Serpents from WoW. And it's going to be grey, sort of black and grey. Black body, grey sort of facial hair, and like smoke and stuff coming out of it. But it's kind of got like these drowsy eyes, and its body, its snake-like body, kind of forms into a knot, and then the remainder of the body disappears into a kind of floating cloud. And the Pokedex entry is something like, Walking Wake obliviously drifts across the skies. Its magical discharge. Its magical discharge.
Okay.
Rains down.
It's releasing Tynamos.
Yes, upon unsuspecting Pokemon, sending them to sleep.
Okay.
So when I say discharge, what I mean is the cloud is essentially raining, but that rain is like magic rain that sends Pokemon to sleep, because this is Walking Wake, you know? And he must be a flying dragon. Flying dragon.
Okay.
And if you were to stretch him out full length, he would be 30 feet.
Wow, okay. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's huge.
Okay. Well, I'm going to send you Walking Wake. Here is Walking Wake.
Oh, interesting. Is it something to do with Suicune?
That is an amazing guess because it does say in the random fact here, it resembles an illustration published in a paranormal magazine, as always, said to be a depiction of a super ancient Suicune.
Yeah. So now we've only got Raikou left. So Raikou must have its own version because we've had Entei and Suicune. They were Gouging Fire and now Walking Wake.
Yeah, so what do you think the Entei one's going to be called?
You mean the Raikou one?
The Raikou one, sorry.
Surging
Swagger.
Was it Gouging Fire, Walking Wake? It's gonna be Grumbling Thunder.
Okay. Grumbling Thunder. There you go. You're hired. You're hired. That's it.
Thank you.
Pokemon Company have heard this. That's going to be it. Won't be able to write episode 4. Episode 4 will be gone. Joe will be on the main writing team for Pokemon. He's made a new Pokemon. As simple as that, really.
Easy yeah, that's how it works.
That's how it works. It says here, this ferocious creature is shrouded in mystery. It's named after an aquatic monster mentioned in an old expedition journal. So does that mean the expedition journal was the paranormal magazine? We're slowly learning more about this paranormal magazine. This magazine seems to be extremely important to the Pokemon universe in Gen 9.
Yeah, we're piecing together all the Pokemon lore through Pokedex entries.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's got to do it. It's a laborious process. So I was way off with my description.
You were.
Tails, really cool. It's double-tailed. It's like a dinosaur, basically.
It seems to
be
wearing
kind of Velociraptor thing going on.
It seems to be wearing flares.
Yeah, but not to the extent that Blaziken does. I mean, Blaziken is really about to hit the dance floor with like John Travolta, isn't it?
He is. He really is. Yeah.
This one, yeah, it's kind of got flares. They're pretty cool. I like the colors on this a lot. Again, not a bad design, but fundamentally, it's not a Pokemon.
I don't know where the red and the orange have gone on his mane. That's not needed. You could remove that. I quite like the shape on his head, but I don't know what it's for.
Oh, what type is he, by the way?
He's a water dragon.
Oh, I got one type right.
So you were right on one type, yeah. But he's 11.5 feet, not 30 feet, like you said.
He's still very big.
He's still a big boy. But fundamentally, as we know, not a Pokemon.
Sorry, Walking Wake.
Yeah, you're going to have to walk away.
Hey.
Okay. Now we have...
wait, did you do a pun for Iron Moth?
No.
Sorry to put you on the spot like that.
Yeah, these take a while, you know. Normally I'm thinking of them while you're... something about a light and a moth. There's no light for this moth. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think you did one for Golduck. But do you only do them for the ones you reject?
No, I just do them when they come in my head. There's no format to this. There's no format to this extra feature that we've got. The extra feature.
Sorry. I was trying to impose rules on fun.
You sound like Blizzard. That's what Blizzard does.
Yeah.
Blizzard likes to impose rules on fun. Oh, someone's having fun. Fun detective. Better know
patch the fun.
Patch the fun, quick. Okay. We are now got. That's interesting English. We have now got Coffer Grigus.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Coffer. Cofogrigus, like that?
Yeah, Cofogrigus.
So it's got to be a play on coffer, as in something you keep money in, and sarcophagus, that mummies are kept in. It's got to be a play on that.
Well, I'm keeping my lips tight, but yeah, keep going.
So it's gonna be it's gonna be undead. It's an undead type.
It spawns it spawns near Brill in Tristful Glades.
Yeah. So it's gonna be ghost. Okay, ghost. Maybe just ghost. Why does it need to be more than ghost? It doesn't necessarily. It could be ghost dark, because obviously it's just quite a dark idea to have a sarcophagus as a Pokemon. So I guess it's sort of like, it's sort of Egyptian. It's got to be, it's going to be a kind of whirlwind of bandages, the bandages that mummies are wrapped up in, that are sort of given life. They're sort of these animated bandages that are housed in a sarcophagus. So a copophagus, whatever it's called, lives in a sarcophagus. Okay. And then it sort of bursts. It suddenly bursts out, and all these sort of bandages take form. They take the form of a monster. Probably just like two arms, because it doesn't need to form anything else. It just forms these two arms that come at you and grab you, and then they wrap you up in the bandages.
It's quite Scooby-Doo like.
It is very Scooby-Doo like.
I'm feeling Scooby-Doo vibes from your description.
Yeah. This would definitely elicit a zoinks or two from Shaggy.
a few Jenkies.
Yeah. So I guess, it's ghost dark, and it's gonna be. It's technically like 80 feet tall. That's if you unravel the whole bandage.
Okay, yeah. I mean, but then with human beings, we don't say, they're like, they say if you got your intestines and you stretched it out, it would be really bloody long, whatever. You don't. That's not really how you measure a human being's height, though. That's the problem you've got there.
Well, no, but it's not like that though, because this doesn't have innards.
Okay. So the fact
it's like
that
with a snake. If you measure the length of a snake, you don't measure it coiled up when you go, oh, this snake is half a foot. Well,
yeah. Okay. You don't measure a giraffe when it's lying down asleep with its neck or whatever. I don't think they do that, do they? I think they sleep standing up.
No, I don't think so. I think they sit down.
No, I thought they couldn't because of their necks, but maybe that's not true.
They can't sit down because of their necks.
I'm not a giraffologist, so my giraffe knowledge is quite niche. But I thought there was something like they can't. Their necks basically they're just fucked. Basically, like evolution basically just fucked them in the neck department. It was useful when they had to really reach for leaves, but now that they're all in zoos mostly, they don't need to worry about that really.
Yeah.
Apart from all the ones that walk the plain of Africa.
What was it? Didn't Pilkington say something about giraffes where he goes, oh, Ricky's like, why can't giraffes so-and-so or something? And he goes, because they got an awkward neck or something. I can't remember what it was now.
Awkward neck. They have got an awkward neck.
This is fascinating for our listeners.
This is riveting.
Me struggling to remember something Carl Pilkington once said.
Okay, so you've...
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So what type is it?
It's ghost dark.
Okay, I'm going to send it to you now. Your description was actually not bad.
Oh, what? Oh my god! It's just that they're not bandages. They're like shadow things.
Exactly. So it is a ghost Pokemon, not dark,
and it is in a sarcophagus.
It is in a sarcophagus. Yeah, it's got the sarcophagus look. It's almost like the spirit of a mummy, which is inside a sarcophagus, which has its big arms reaching out.
So it's animating. It's animating an inanimate object.
But what confuses me is that it can't be a human because it has 4 arms. So It's either.
But hang on. Does your spirit have 4 arms though? I don't. I think my spirit has about 8.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Because your
that's
spirit
true.
does not need to take human form, does it? It's like your
Well,
Patronus, you know.
I don't know. I mean, I worry about this a bit. Like, you know, when you go to the doctor and they say to you, are you happy for your eyes to be taken from you when you're dead so that someone else can use them? I'm not really happy with that because I don't know what happens when I die. You know, maybe I do need my eyes, and maybe I need 8 of them. You know, maybe I gain 8 of them when I die. You know, like you're saying. You know, maybe they have to be copied, and if there's no way to copy the data because they're in someone else's eye sockets,
I don't think that's how they give them to someone else. I don't think
yeah,
so.
no, that's how it works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure something like that. I'm pretty
I
sure it's
think they
something
just
like
use
that.
them for testing and experiments to learn more.
Oh
I don't think they
well,
give them to someone.
I've never heard of an eye implant. To be fair, that's fair enough. But things like your liver and
Yeah.
your lungs and stuff.
It would make a great stocking stuffer, wouldn't it? At Christmas. A couple of eyeballs in there.
Look what I got you, Grandma. A new pair of eyes, quite literally.
um,
So it says here that it has been said that they swallow those who get too close and turn them into mummies, and they like to eat gold nuggets. Don't know why that part's relevant. I don't know why that little extra sentence was needed for the Pokedex entry. Because
That's so weird.
I mean, I get the idea. Is I guess you know, I've been listening to podcasts actually recently about Egyptian excavations, and these sites had tons of gold in them, right, for them to go to the afterlife. So maybe they're just throwing in a casual sort of like, oh yeah, and by the way, they like gold. I mean, it's a very weird thing.
But it comes across like the breakfast cereal. Like they enjoy that American breakfast cereal.
yeah, that was quite tasty. That was what was it? So
So
like,
to me, that was like, from my perspective, you might as well have said, also, they enjoy eating Fruit Loops.
yeah,
Like, that's
exactly.
essentially what you might as well have said. Do we think this is a Pokemon?
No, obviously not.
Oh well, you're pretty adamant there. Yeah, I don't think it is either. I'm surprised by how adamant you are, though. I thought you would give it a little bit of credit.
Oh, it's certainly better than Iron Moth or something like that.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I'm with you. It's definitely not a Pokemon, but I feel like I'm genuinely harsher than you, so I'm surprised by.
I don't mind. Well, I can't say that actually, but there are other. This is part of an evolutionary chain. I'm having a look at that chain now, and viewers can see it as well. I don't mind the first one of this chain. So we'll see that one maybe later.
Is this like the middle of 3?
Yeah, it's the middle of 3. It's a bit Scooby Doo-ish. I feel like this could be a Scooby Doo villain. And if I see a Scooby Doo villain, I don't think that's a Pokemon. It's a Scooby Doo villain.
Yeah, no. Yeah, totally. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't actually guess about evolutions this time, did I?
No, you didn't.
I forgot to do that. I've got a few sort of criteria that I tick off, but then here and there I forget one. Yeah. I can only apologize to the listeners.
Yeah, any Pokemon that has they like to eat gold nuggets is sort of like a tack on.
Yeah.
It's not really what I'm looking for.
Running low on ideas.
Running low on ideas. Right. Sorry, next. Okay. Cetitan. That is Cetitan.
I think I might know this. I think this might have been one that we did in the trial, Ben. So I think it's, I mean, the name Titan obviously implies that it's massive. I think maybe it's an ice type. I think it's one of an evolution chain of 2. I think it's the second. I think it's like 40 feet tall or something ludicrous and weighs like, I don't know, 400 kilograms or something. No, probably more than that, like 1,000. Yeah, maybe it's just ice. I think it's just ice, and it's almost entirely white, but has sort of icy blue decoration. I'm struggling to picture a face though. I think it's got 4 legs, so it's a quadruped. 4 little stubby legs supporting a gigantic, rotund white body. Yeah, it probably just looks quite mean. I reckon it's quite a mean-looking Pokemon. So those sort of pointy, those narrowed eyes that imply, he's out to get you. Yeah, it's just ice. It's pure ice. I think that's what I'm going to go with for Titan.
Okay. Well, I'm going to send you the image of Titan. You pretty good, I would say, in your description.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it is quite. It doesn't look too happy. It's not technically not a quadruped though.
It's not.
Though it looks like it sort of could be.
It does have
it's
4.
It's almost.
It does have 4 limbs.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that it's Titan because it's based on the word cetacean, which is part of the whale family. And then Titan obviously means, large. So it is ice. You're right. It is ice. It's very big. It's 15 foot. It's 700 kilograms or 1,544 pounds.
Oh, so my 2 guesses were in between.
Yeah.
Sorry, what either side is what I'm going to say.
And it says, this Pokemon wanders around snowy, icy areas. It protects its body with powerful muscles and a thick layer of fat under its skin. Ice energy builds up on the horn on its upper jaw, causing the horn to reach cryogenic temperatures that freeze its surroundings. I'm not seeing a jaw. Where's the jaw?
No, there is no jaw. Oh, no. I see. Okay.
Is it like
that opens up?
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's the mouth. I see. So the white bit is the upper jaw, the grey bit is the lower jaw.
I kind of like that.
But it can't open. It can't open though. If you look at the design.
No, that's unfortunate.
You can never open that mouth.
No, it's got tetanus. Is that what it is? Tetanus? That rust disease you get?
Tetanus? What's
tetanus,
that got to do with it?
Yeah. Well, isn't it if you get like rusty nail in your skin and it goes in your bloodstream and it locks your jaw, doesn't it? You get lockjaw. Because I once had that. Well, I didn't have it, but I got scratched by a rusty nail at school, and they had to check whether I had the tetanus jab, and luckily I did. Otherwise, I wouldn't be speaking in this podcast right now, I guess.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
I think it gets cured. It's not for life.
Yeah,
hopefully.
I also don't think it's a guarantee that if you're.
It's a guarantee. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a status effect. It's a status effect, but it gets cured by a full heal if you buy it at the Pokemon.
Is this a Pokemon?
No, not for me. The pink you didn't mention. The pink is a very weird addition.
No, I thought it was blue. Yeah, I thought it was blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't know what it is. It's weird, isn't it? It's a weird one.
Sometimes I like to see what it thinks that, how it's like there's a type as well, like not typing, but there's like a type. So like it says ice Pokemon, but then it says what type of Pokemon it is. So it says it's a Terra whale Pokemon. I mean,
Jesus.
No.
Okay. It's like someone's just drawn a bull and then said, how many appendages can I stick onto this bull? And then just call it a Pokemon.
It's a bit of a mess, to be honest.
You have 5 horns, tail, 4, 2 arms, 2 legs, and pop some eyes on.
It's a Pokemon I would have created when I was like 5 or 6, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it.
No.
But does that mean it's not a Pokemon? Well, yeah, no, it's not a Pokemon. It's not, the character's not there. There just isn't character.
No.
Yeah, so it's not a Pokemon. That's a no.
I'm not having a whale of a time with this one, to be honest.
Hey, there we go. There we go. But that wasn't a pun on the name though.
No, it wasn't. But I couldn't. I mean, it. Couldn't think.
Again, I'm
I've
imposing
got
rules
it.
again.
Again, you're posing rules on my fun. You know, in that case, it didn't. It's gone down like the Titanic.
Oh, nice.
There we go. There we go.
Very good.
Right.
Very good.
Next one.
Moment of silence for the victims of the Titanic.
Rip. press F, everyone. Press F.
Oh God. This is our most cancelable episode so far.
This is it a cancelable episode? Is what this should be called.
We've got Titanic victims.
Squirtle.
Okay.
Oh heavens.
Right. Ribombee.
Okay, so that's got to be the evolution of the other bee that we had earlier. So it's still gonna have that geometric quality to it. It's a bug flying type. It's gonna be larger than, what was the other one called? Combee. So it's gonna be larger than Combee. So I reckon now you've got about probably 12 of these little hexagon boys have now merged, but they've also elongated, and the color has matured so that there's sort of like a browning around it, and it's now dripping with honey, and the wings have got bigger to support the weight of all these extra boys. And you're seeing a bit more character in all the faces because there's so many of them now. They're all communicating with each other and they've all grown up. So some of them are sort of like moody, some of them are smiley, and they're all sort of interacting with each other. Do you know what I mean? So one of them's sort of licking the one next to it, and the one getting licked has like a frown. And then there's like one of them has a monocle. Do you know what I mean? Like you've got all the characters in there. You've got the professor, you've got the moody teenager,
you've got the goth.
You've got the goth. You've got the sort of like heroic firefighter type in there. There's probably a lawyer in there.
How is the lawyer represented?
Just a really nice tie.
Just a nice tie.
He's got a great tie. Yeah. So I think we're dealing with 12 faces now, and they're all very characterful, and it's much bigger with larger wings, and you've got those sort of I'm going to use the word diaphanous again because I know you like that word.
Oh God! I hope listeners will have to hark back to episode 1 to understand what that means again.
And because it's diaphanous, you can see the kind of veins going through the wings. That's was it called Ribombee?
Yep.
And yeah, it's still bug flying.
I'm going to send you Ribombee.
All right. Oh.
Yeah. You're not right at all.
Okay.
You're not right at all. Damn. It's got nothing to do with the other one. Was it Combee? Nothing to do with Combee.
Oh, they're not related?
They're not even related.
Is it bug flying?
It's bug fairy.
Ah. Okay. I like the colors.
It says
again, it's very 70s.
It rolls up pollen into puffs. It makes many varieties, some used as food and others used in battle. Which I quite like that idea.
Yeah, it's really cute as well.
It's very cute. Rain makes pollen damp, so Ribombee hates rain. When it sees ominous clouds, it finds a hollow in a tree, where it waits stock still.
Wow.
What?
So I reckon it's got to be like 6 inches tall, right?
It's 0.7 feet, which, yeah.
Okay. Is it a Pokemon? I think it might just about be. I kind of look at it and think we've definitely already got you. And we've got you in a better way. Like we've got not Plusle, sorry. Those Volbeat.
I have a problem with this Pokemon.
What?
Its face does not look like a Pokemon.
It's I don't know. It just about works.
Its mouth and its eyes.
Yeah.
It's not screaming Pokemon to me.
I don't know. If you think about Butterfree,
that's
Butterfree's
true.
done in a fairly similar way, and I like Butterfree. But again, I think I look at this and I go, we've already got Butterfree, we've already got Volbeat, we've already got like a few other bug types. Do you know what I mean? It feels like maybe it's a bit late to the party, but at the same time, I like the design on the whole. I do like it.
Yeah, it's a good design. Like I say, it's quite 70s. It's got 70s brown, yellowy sort of.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, you can imagine walking into someone's house and Rabombi is on like the wall as like a, well, not literally squished against the wall, but as like a decoration on the wall painted on, you know?
Yeah. And I like the color variation because it is doing something that the others aren't doing. So for that reason, I kind of do want to grant it Pokemon Hood.
I think I'm happy to grant this one Pokemon Hood.
Maybe. I'm very torn with this one.
I feel like for me, it's like the opposite of how I felt with Golduck. It's like, for me, Golduck I felt had to be a Pokemon, whereas this one I feel doesn't have to be a Pokemon, but it's actually edging towards being a Pokemon, whereas Golduck was edging more to not being a Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah. God, yeah. You wouldn't want a plushie of it, though, would you?
No, because it doesn't. It's not brand recognizable.
No, it's not. It's really not.
Maybe
not that's not necessarily the test.
It's not, but I think it's important. If you walked in, when we went to Japan and we went into the Pokemon centers, and they've got like every plushie of every Pokemon, this one would not stand out in any way. This could be a plushie in like a cute little, store where you buy your crystals and your fairy lights and the candles that smell like Gwyneth Paltrow's and those sort of things,
Yeah. God, you're right. Yeah.
So
it would be very crafty.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is a Pokemon for me. Thinking about it in more depth.
But I don't, like I said, I don't think that is the test. I think with the plushie thing, you say if the answer is yes, I would want this as a plushie.
Yeah.
Then it is a Pokemon. But if the answer is no, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a Pokemon.
No, of course not. I'm not saying that if you find this plushie in a shop where you can also buy the candle that smells like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina, that doesn't make it a Pokemon. That would be probably the weirdest test anyone's made to decide on such a problem. You wouldn't see it in a peer-reviewed paper as a way to test it. That would probably be chucked out, in Science magazine. They'll probably chuck that one out for review. But I'm very torn. I'm torn on it.
Yeah, I'm really torn.
We have to make a decision, though.
I know. Yeah, God, this is no one warned us how tough a job this would be.
We're not getting paid for this either. This is
we're not.
Can you believe that? Maybe we'll get advertisers, and we'll have to cut out some of the Nagasaki talk for and that sort of stuff.
Oh God, yeah. I don't know. I'm really struggling here.
And if you're struggling, is that enough?
Then it's a no, isn't it?
I think it's a no. True. I think it's a no. I'm going to say no.
It's a no with a very heavy heart.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rabombi.
I'm sorry, Rabombi.
You don't quite. We kind of already have you, and you don't quite make sense. But we love the colors.
We just don't believe in you.
Oh God.
Okay. All right. Now we have Lipard.
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 As in Liepard.
Oh, okay. Oh, that actually helps. So this is a... Well, it's a leopard. It's a lazy leopard. It's a sleepy leopard. It's very fluffy and it lazes around, and it has those typical leopard colors of like yellow with sort of black dots. But it's been cutified. You know, it is a Pokemon. Or, well, is it a Pokemon? We'll find out. What type is it? God, I don't know. Normal. Let's just go with normal. Yeah, it's just a leopard that's about... It's probably the first of a evolution chain of 2. So it's quite small. It's about 2 feet long. And I reckon it's going to be one of those Pokemon that has very little going on. You look at it and you go, yeah, that's literally just a leopard. Maybe it's got some kind of, I don't know, like a red stripe going down its back or something like that, just so they can officially call it a Pokemon. Do you know what I mean?
Like with the one we had earlier, which had the Robert Plant hair.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a Pokemon that's found in sort of like savanna regions, you know. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Lipard's not really talking to me. I'm just picturing a leopard asleep, like a cute sleeping baby leopard.
Okay. Well, I'm going to send it across.
Okay.
Here it is.
Oh.
So Lipard is a dark type.
Oh, I was very wrong.
He's a dark type. It says these Pokemon vanish and appear unexpectedly. Many trainers are drawn to their beautiful form and fur, but don't be fooled by its gorgeous fur and elegant figure. This is a moody and vicious Pokemon.
Cool. Wow. Yeah, there's quite a lot going on. Well, not a lot, but just enough, I would say.
It's interesting.
I
the
like
shape,
the colors. I like the patterns.
The shape,
yeah,
the patterns are quite strange, but they work.
Yeah, they do. I like the tail. That's really cool. Does this evolve into or from anything?
It is an evolved Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards yes for this.
I quite like it.
I like it.
It's not like, it doesn't jump out to me as like, yes, this is definitely a Pokemon, but it's also not offensive in any way.
Yeah, no, I think it's fine. I'd quite like to have one on my team.
Yeah, no, I can see that. Dark would be interesting. I'd be interested to see what abilities it has in game. I've got no idea, but
yeah.
It being dark is interesting.
It looks like something that could like send you to sleep and stuff.
Yeah. But again, there's not much to say about it. It's a cool design. It's not really a leopard.
I like it a lot.
It's not really a leopard.
No, it's not. It's more of a house cat sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it's bigger than a house cat, or sort of taller. Like the proportions aren't that of a house cat.
No, it's almost got like a scythe sort of look on its tail, which is cool. I like that.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, I like it. For me, this is a pass.
All right, Lipard, you are a Pokemon.
Congrats, Lipard.
I think that's only our second one this episode that's passed.
Yeah. To be fair, last episode only 2 got through.
Oh, you're going to be very happy with this next one. I already know the answer.
Okay.
Absol.
Ah, Absol. So Absol is a Gen 3 dark type. And it's sort of like... well, it's a hooved animal, isn't it? So it's almost like a kind of... It's almost like a goat, I guess, in a way. It's like a white goat with these sort of grey bits. and a kind of it's got this sort of grey. Well, it's like Lipard's tail, that shape, but it sort of like coming over its head. It's a bit like that. And yeah, its fur is all kind of spiky, and it's got a little tail at the end. I reckon it's about, I don't know, 5 feet tall, probably. It does not evolve into anything or from anything. I think it's quite rare. It's not necessarily an easy one to catch. Yeah, that's about it, I think.
How tall is it?
5 foot. 5'5".
Okay. I love asking that question because it's just so impossible to guess. Okay, I'm going to send you Absol. I know you know Absol. I know, in fact, that it's one of your favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, I think it might be. It's really cool, isn't it? Oh, it's not hoofed though.
No, it's not. It's got sort of. It's got claws.
Yeah.
Yeah. And its head, I always see it as like a yin yang symbol, which
yeah, maybe it's
which
like
I believe is from Taoism, is the religion.
And it's got red eyes. I forgot the red eyes.
Yeah. Now, this Pokemon has a similar problem to Entei. I'll explain why. You wouldn't want this pet. You wouldn't want this as a pet. You wouldn't want to keep throwing this out of a Pokeball because it says every time Absol appears before people, it is followed by a disaster, such as an earthquake or a tidal wave. As a result, it became to be known as the Disaster Pokemon. Now,
blimey.
I'm pretty sure in the video game that doesn't happen. Every time you take him out of the Pokeball to attack, it isn't followed by an earthquake or a tidal wave damage, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, they didn't implement that into the games.
But this is a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Because
that's
it now
crazy accent.
So
that's mad.
Absol becomes a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah. If you caught one, you could just like end the world.
You know, if Saddam Hussein had these, you know, as George Bush said, you know, they've got weapons of mass destruction. Maybe it was an Absol. Maybe they were breeding Absols.
They could have been.
I'm a bit worried this podcast is still going down this sort of disaster,
yeah, we're really gravitating towards
edgy politics episode. This one, I think. Yeah. So, an Absol is a weapon of mass destruction in the Pokemon universe, but only indirectly. It says it has the ability to also foretell natural disasters, and its lifespan is over 100 years.
Oh, wow.
And it's only 3'9". It's quite small.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is, that's very small. It's a lot smaller than I thought. It is really cool, though.
And for me, it's definitely a Pokemon, for me. Definitely.
Yeah, for me, it 100% is. It's
a really cool idea. Love it. It does remind me of an Evolution, but it's not an Evolution, which is interesting to me.
Yeah, I feel like it should maybe evolve from something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's not an Evolution. I always feel like it should be, but it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Absol, you are a Pokemon. Good job.
That's three passes.
And I believe that is the final one for this episode.
Is it 1, 2,
I think
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's not. Sorry, 9. 9. 1,
oh yeah, we've got one more. Sorry, yeah. One more. Okay, we'll cut that bit out.
9. Yeah, it's 9.
This is me counting wrong. Yeah. So the next one and final one is Diglett.
Oh, Diglett. Yeah, I was thinking about Diglett. He's an odd one, isn't he? Because you can't see what's below.
We talked about this in a prior episode. It's interesting how much we talk about in a prior. Like we've only had 2 episodes, and I feel like we've talked about so much. It's potentially a swole boy underneath. Was this one? Wasn't it?
we don't know how big a Diglett is. It could be gigantic.
Exactly. Now it does actually have a height on the Pokedex entry, so we actually do know how tall it is. But is that only the bit that we can see?
And also, what I don't get is like if I catch if I catch a Diglett, then the Diglett's now in the Pokeball, so it's no longer in the ground. So then when I release the Diglett from the Pokeball, what
Yeah,
happens?
there is a game. There was a Pokemon game that actually struggled with this because they had a. I think it was like a 3D version, like a fighting game or something like that, and they struggled with this Pokemon because, like, well, how do we represent it? Because when we launch it
Yeah,
out the Pokeball and it lands, how do you represent that Pokemon? Because
yeah, exactly.
you have to
It's
basically
literally
add
this buried in the ground.
you have to add the land around the art every time. So if it comes out the ground in lava, it needs to have lava around it. If it's coming out in water, it needs to have water around it. Is it in the water ever? You know, there's still ground in under the ocean.
But
Does that
also, like,
count?
if I catch it and then I just go indoors and then I release it indoors, and it's like a it's like a concrete floor or maybe like a steel floor.
And you're on floor
What does it do?
and you're on floor 8 in the
Yeah.
apartment. What happens?
What happens?
Does it just make a hole through the whole of the apartment and become this very elongated like Pokemon? How does that work? In which case, its height is respective as to how high you are.
Yeah.
Anyway, what type is it?
Ground.
Okay.
And it basically just looks like someone's drawn a face on a thumb.
Yep.
And that thumb is sticking out the ground. That's it. That's Diglett. And it's brown.
Okay, I'm going to send you the picture because I know you know this one. So here's the picture.
And it's Gen 1. It's very cute.
Now, I always like the illusion with Diglett. Someone told me this once and it blew my mind. Imagine that the nose is actually a mouth and the white spot is a tooth.
Okay.
Now it looks like it's like gasping with like a tooth.
Oh yeah, I just caught it. Yeah, yeah, that's weird. That it takes a moment for you to actually.
Yeah, but you can see it if you force your eyes to do so. However, that's obviously not the intention.
No, it's not.
So it says here, it lives about 1 yard underground where it feeds on plant roots. It sometimes appears above ground. It burrows through the ground at a shallow depth and it leaves raised earth in its wake, making it easy to spot. But it doesn't explain how it works if you're on the 5th story of an apartment. Does it bring the earth with it? Does it suddenly elongate?
And what's the rest of its body?
Yeah, exactly.
Does it have limbs? Like, what does it have?
Or is it just like a potato, like a little potato with eyes and a nose?
If I like grabbed it and started pulling it out of the ground,
does it die if it's out of the ground?
God, I don't know.
This is almost like far-fetched, but even worse because it's like.
And do all these questions threaten its Pokemonhood?
Ooh, oh dear. Now I have a particular affinity with Diglett. I remember I was at primary school. I was in the schoolyard, as they would say in America, and I was hearing about these things called Pokemon cards, and a friend of mine gave me a card, my first ever card, the first time I'd seen a Pokemon card, and it was a Diglett. Yeah. It was the original Diglett card from the original set. And so for me, Diglett, it has to be a Pokemon. It's got too many memories for me. It's a very classic Pokemon. It does have some issues, in the way that Far-Fetched and Timber and anything where you're needing some sort of outside, it's the same issue that Wiglet would have, or was it Wugtrio I think we had in a different episode.
Yeah, we've had Wugtrio, yeah.
But I can't say no to a Diglett. A Diglett is a Pokemon for me, regardless of the issues it presents to me.
Yeah, you're getting emotion though. You're bringing emotion in.
I know I shouldn't, but
yeah,
for me, it's got a great design for a Pokemon. It is a Pokemon. I'm not just getting emotional about it. It's simple, it's cute. It does have the issue around the ground and how that actually works in reality. Like if you're battling, you know, in the Pokemon League and you're in the gym, Pokemon gym, and you release it, is it just breaking through the person's gym and just destroying all the infrastructure?
Yeah, you know what? I think this is the first time I'm actually going to have to look something up in
Oh,
order
is this
to
allowed?
satisfy. Well, no, it's about Diglett, so it's fine.
What are you looking up?
What does Diglett look like underneath?
Yeah, but there's not going to be a real picture of that that's being created by the Pokemon team. It's just going to be some meme where he's some swole boy underneath the ground or something.
No, I'm sure the real Pokemon team have thought about it. Hang on. We've got. Oh, here we go. I've got a little video here. Okay, it says out of all the Pokemon, there are only two that are always in the ground. That's Diglett and Dugtrio. Okay, yeah.
Well, we know that's not true, right? Wiglet and Wugtrio. Oh no, they're in like a coral,
They're in the rock.
right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it says no matter where you release it, it always shows up with just the top half and rubble around it. Yeah. Even released from a Pokeball, it shows up already burrowed into the ground. Yeah. So its bottom half has never been seen. Oh, so we can only speculate. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the answer genuinely is we don't know.
We don't know.
Like even the Pokemon creators don't know.
But the design for me is a Pokemon though. The design is a Pokemon for me.
Yeah. I didn't think Diglett would be such trouble. But he is.
He's digging a hole for us, isn't he, really?
Yeah. Oh God, I don't know. This is a hard episode. This, you've really put us through it. This episode with Golduck and Rabombi.
Someone has to do this hard work, though. This is the thing, Joe. Someone has to do this hard work. They have to put the work in to tell the people who are waiting with bated breath to know whether it is a Pokemon. And clearly, we are the most qualified for this.
Oh God, can I really say no to Diglett? Can I really do it?
You can't. Look at it. Look at it. Can you say no to that?
Cute. I know it's cute, but it's also really basic. There's not much going on.
Can you really say
yes
no to
from
that?
you? Is it definitely a yes from you?
Yeah, it's a yes from me. Yeah, I understand there's some issues around, as we've discussed, the rubble, it being underground, etc. But look at it. It's a Pokemon.
Yeah, you just can't release it indoors unless you want to like destroy a house.
I've now decided I actually want a plushie of Diglett. Because what does that look like?
But then how would that work? Yeah.
Because I now want a plushie of Diglett. Next time I'm in Japan, I'm going to the Pokemon Center and asking for a plushie of Diglett because I need to know.
And I think they would just put the rubble around it. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
The plushie would come with rubble.
Yeah.
I think this is sufficiently distressing for me that I'm saying no.
Oh my goodness.
I'm saying no to Diglett.
No. This is the biggest controversy.
I said this is the episode where you and I fall out.
Oh my God. That's. But
we didn't know it would be over Diglett.
There's no episode 4, guys. This is it. There's no episode 4. We got
it's
to
been
4.
A journey.
It's been a journey.
Real Spice, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Real Spice.
For everything.
Thank you, all of our Patreon users. Oh, no, we don't have a Patreon. No. We got 40 Pokemon in, and that's it. You know, years of brotherhood broken over the Diglett. I can't believe you're saying no to Diglett.
I can't do it because now that I've thought about it, it's a Pokemon that makes no sense.
Oh, it breaks my heart.
But it just doesn't make sense. It's a Pokemon I can't release indoors without destroying my house, and that's fundamentally absurd.
7-year-old Ben is crying in the playground right now because his brother has decided that Diglett is not a Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, I just don't think he is.
Oh, that's savage. That is so savage.
I never thought I'd say this. I can't believe this. Is this our first Gen 1 that's a no?
I think it might be our first Gen 1 that's a no, and I'd never thought it would be Diglett.
Oh, maybe I didn't know. All right, Ben, you've got one last chance to convince me.
Okay.
You've got to persuade me that Diglett's a pocket monster.
Okay. Look at its face. Imagine it's you know the way a dog looks at you when it's sat and it's wagging its tail and it looks up to you wanting food and it makes a little sort of noise. Imagine Diglett has appeared in your flat right now. It's looking at you. It's blinking.
Again, this is emotional. This is emotional. I need an argument.
Okay.
I need an argument for Diglett.
Simple colors, not spiky, rounded, good Pokemon eyes. Clearly has an interesting personality. This is a guy you'd want to meet in a bar in down Camden. You know, he'd be able to tell you all sorts of quirky stories of his travels underground. I'm not selling it, am I? I'm not selling it.
Yeah, I don't see. He is very cute. It's very innocent, isn't it?
He is very innocent.
But then we have such an issue with Dog Trio because there's 3 of them. It's just like, wait, what?
3 times the issue.
It's like, how does that work? Are you all connected? Are you not connected?
Oh no.
Have I got 1 Pokemon destroying my flat or 3? I don't know what's happening.
Oh no.
So I think, it's still a no. It's still a no. Diglett's not a Pokemon, and I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Oh, that is savage.
I'm sorry, listeners. I know this might be a hard moment for you. It's a hard moment for me. But you know, like sometimes you've got to be cruel to be kind.
It's devastating.
I'm just doing my job. I promise you, I'm just doing my job.
I can't.
What a cruel job it is.
I can't even think of a good pun, either. The only pun you can come up with Diglett is around digging, and I've already done it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, God, that's
heartbreaking. Yeah. This is the heartbreak episode. It's the heartbreak episode. We've grown as men.
Ending this episode on a low.
We've grown as men during this episode.
Yeah.
So let's quickly review.
Like I say Diglett is not a Pokemon, and then the Game of Thrones theme kicks in. And you're like, oh my God.
You know, if we had like, it would be like when you have a short, shorts. We haven't got any YouTube shorts yet, but this would be the short that gets them in. A soundbite of you saying Diglett is not a Pokemon, and then or for our English viewers. For our English viewers, yeah. Instead of get out of my pub is Pokemon is not a Diglett. Pokemon is not a Diglett. Diglett is not a Pokemon.
It's not a Diglett.
No. So
our next podcast is going to be called "Is It a
Diglett?" So Diglett, we've said it's not a Pokemon. Golduck, Pokemon approved. Absol, approved. Lipard, approved. Cofferagrigus, not approved. I mean, you can even tell by the name that wasn't going to be approved.
Yeah, you can't even say it.
Ribombi, not approved, but close to being approved.
Close, yeah. That's another head start one.
Mastiff, Robert Plant's dog, not approved. Sir Titan, not approved. Iron Moth, not approved. Walking Wake, definitely not approved. That's it for this episode.
Yeah. I mean, but you know what? I am going to sleep on that because we had Oricorio was a yes initially, and then in episode 2, that was reverted.
So
and
you're
Oricorio-
saying, but with potential sleep, you may decide that Diglett is a Pokemon.
I need to figure out how much this haunts me, because just then when I was looking it up, if it had a really clear answer, like here is Diglett in its entirety, not covered by the ground.
Yeah.
And it made sense, then I could have been on board. They didn't have it. So now I've got to grapple, you know?
You've got a high grapple with it.
Oh, yeah.
And on that bombshell, on that Diglett, we I think that that'll be it for this week.
That's that one. Wow.
See you next week.
Cheers, guys.